Well, I finally got one. You know, I think this completes my collection. Yeah. I think I'm done collecting Wizard of Oz now. Hello, fellow Ozians, and welcome to the channel. Today, we are yet again talking about Rae Dunn, the faux folk art, country chic-esque houseware items. More specifically, the Wizard of Oz pieces from Rae Dunn. Last time I talked about Rae Dunn, I mentioned that I did not want to pay those outrageous prices online. And I have succeeded. I was able to pick up this canister inside a Home Goods. Miraculously, it was the last one that they had. Don't know, sometimes I score and I get the items that I'm looking for. And this was one of really only two pieces that I was interested in from the Rae Dunn line. And I'm glad that I have it in my collection now. Now that I have this piece, it kind of made me start to think about all of the conversations that happened back when all of these pieces were initially released as part of that first wave that came out. And this really brought to mind a certain type of collector. I will explain. Some of the conversations that I saw getting passed around about the Rae Dunn pieces was how excited people were that there was finally household items that they could decorate their kitchen with that was Wizard of Oz themed. And as I'm sure you are well aware, we've already looked at some items that you could absolutely put in a kitchen that's Wizard of Oz themed. So I am confusion. So of course there are those collectors that like to only collect things in person. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, the endorphins that you get from picking that item off the shelf, bringing it up to the register, putting it down on that counter, the person scanning it, you swiping your card, and then walking out with that item. It's a great feeling. It really is. I can literally swipe the same card on eBay and I feel just as good. So I'll never understand people that just don't ever want to collect on the internet. But I especially will never understand people that criticize people who do collect that way. Because I actually have encountered that multiple times. So many years ago, before I ever started this YouTube channel, at the first ever estate sale that I ever went to that had Wizard of Oz items at it, there was another person, collector, thing that was there. And I had never met this person before. Okay? So I don't know this person. This person did not know me, but somehow, in the very brief conversation that we had with talking about specifically Wizard of Oz collecting, they had to make a point of telling me that they were a real collector because they only bought things in person. I don't understand this whole thing of gatekeeping ways that we collect. I really don't get it. If you only like getting things in person, nothing wrong with that. I have absolutely nothing wrong with that. I question it because if you, for instance, are looking for like maybe one last item to complete a set that you're looking for, there is something called Google. The internet is a very useful tool. And it's something that I use all the time. There are plenty of Wizard of Oz items that I have in my collection that come from other countries. And the only way that I got that was through the internet. The idea of I'm only going to get things in person is just kind of crazy. But if that's how you want to collect, yet again, there is nothing wrong with that. If you love the excitement the endorphins that you get from finding something in a store, at an estate sale, whatever have you. It's all good. This Rae Dunn cookie jar gets added to my very, very small collection of Wizard of Oz cookie jars. And of course, the best part about cookie jars, especially during this holiday season, is opening them up and getting a cookie for yourself. Y'all have a happy holidays. And if you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. New videos are posted every 2 weeks on the 15th and last day of each month. And if that doesn't satisfy your appetite for Oz, follow the link in the description to ozclub.org and join the International Wizard of Oz Club. Until next time, happy holidays!